Well, hello there and welcome back to this very special episode of The Quiet Wild. We've recently celebrated a year as a channel. Definitely had some ups and some downs throughout that year, but one thing has remained, and that is our very strong bond between the three of us and our love for getting outdoors and creating content for you guys. Recently, we made a post on our community page asking you, well, to ask us questions. And we got some really great questions from some really great fans. So thank you so much for bringing those questions forward to us. Thank you for being here. I guess we'll just dive right in here to a couple questions to start off. This one here is from Doug Yeager. I hope I'm saying that right, Doug. We recognize that you've commented on quite a few videos, and we do appreciate that. Thank you so much for bringing this one forward. And the question is, have you guys ever caught something that you had to seek medical treatment after an adventure? Inquiring minds in Lakeland, Florida want to know.
I don't know if that question comes mainly from us sleeping under that bridge or sleeping in that old abandoned prison, but it definitely didn't feel 100% safe sleeping under that bridge. Obviously, there was some paraphernalia that we encountered while we were under there.
I feel like I'm too far this way, though. You think so? Like it feels like it wants to rotate. Like the last thing I want is to fall, because I don't know how I'm gonna stop myself, and I see a used syringe right there. So, like, there's that.
Sleeping in the prison felt like we definitely caught something. We had, I don't know about Chris, but I had such a hard time breathing the next day. I don't know. I just felt like my lungs were coated in that, sleeping in that old prison. But I obviously don't think we caught anything. But it wasn't, definitely wasn't pleasant breathing that in.
I feel like there was so much dust, especially in that room that we slept in. The windows, like that building's in a bad state, which is, it's too bad. It would have been cool to see it maybe like a little bit cleaner and a little less run down, but all in all, still a really good experience. The worst inhabitants of that, maybe a couple ghosts that we maybe encountered. I don't know. We heard some weird noise in the middle of the night. It woke both Robbie and I up. As far as catching something, like, I think we've been pretty fortunate. We haven't had to worry about like cuts and infection.
During the teepee video or during the stranded video, did you?
Well, I think the biggest thing is I caught the bug to come out with you guys to do this. It's a lot of work, but it's great work. Especially when you're looking at your son and your son-in-law. It's pretty hard to get mad at these fellas. Welcome to the Quiet Wild.
Nah, try it the other way. And try not to sound like a sleaze bag.
Jeez. You can just turn the sleaze bag down a little. Okay. Be great.
But nonetheless, it was a great experience. Didn't catch anything.
Another question. This one here is from Island Lake Adventures. I want to say the first time that you were on my radar was probably during the live stream under the bridge, our urban canoeing camp. And I still am not certain that I have a proper answer for him, but he says, if you could do a collaboration with another YouTube channel, who would it be and why? And without naming names, are there any channels that you would never want to collab with for whatever reason?
Let's switch chairs because I have glasses on, and I think that gives me like a bit of shelter from it. So.
Musical cheers. Oh, I'm stuck already. Lucky. Oh, my eyes are just watering.
Oh yeah, I'm okay. A couple people that I would collab with is definitely Joe Robinette. I've been watching him for, I don't know, 10 years now, probably. I didn't even know he was on Alone, but I found his channel on YouTube and then found out after that he had participated in Alone, and I don't know, he made great content, and I think it might have broke my teeth into the whole bushcraft. He's kind of like a gateway into that scene, so it would definitely be Joe Robinette, and if I could choose Steve Wallace. as well. So
yeah, and like, I mean, I agree with Robbie. The first time I saw Joe Robinette was on Alone. That's going back quite a few years. Unfortunately for Joe Robinette, he had to tap out because he lost his flint. He's also Canadian, which is cool. I do appreciate Lost Lakes. That guy goes on some pretty epic canoe trips, usually multi-day. I'm not completely up to speed with his latest videos because we've been so busy trying to do our own thing. Lost Lakes, that guy puts out epic videos. Just super high quality stuff.
what about Pa?
Well, I'd have to say Lost Boys.
Lost Boys?
Lost Boys, Outdoor Boys.
Well, they're lost now, right? Yeah. No, Outdoor Boys is a channel that I enjoy.
Yeah, I think Outdoor Boys obviously is the benchmark, right? That Scuffed Gamer 9590. What is the most scared you've been whilst in the wild? What is the most scared we've been while in the wild?
I guess it depends what you mean by in the wild, because I guess you would consider that prison that we visited the wild in a sense, because it is in the middle of nowhere. That 100% is the most terrified I've ever been sleeping somewhere.
Yeah, I think the South Racetrack is the worst thing.
Oh no, why isn't it zipped up? Man, I can't get through that pipe.
The bivvies are erected. Chris is just blowing up his air mattress. This isn't exactly fun. Can we go home?
We are home.
Home is where the bivvy is.
Home is where the bivvy is.
Well, you can kind of see the room we're in here. I'm not sticking my hand out, but we'll see you guys when we go on our night explore.
I'm gonna say scared, but like kind of in a different sense. Maybe more like nervous about the situation. Robbie and I did a winter hot tent video where we took the snowmobiles. It's the one where we got stuck in the slush and everything. Robbie and I were quite a ways back in the bush. We had to break considerable amount of trail. We ran into issues with both machines. See, I'm wondering, like,
It's weird that they can just go from running good to both running like garbage.
I don't know, maybe they're warm.
Oh, look at the slush. This is ridiculous.
To walk out of that situation, like, we did not have a good hard pack base. It was like lots of fresh powder. So walking out of that, like, you're talking about falling to your knees with every step.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
And I there's one other time that comes to mind. It was in a raft video where we're on that massive river, and all of a sudden I could hear a noise, and we check, and we had a barrel that was bubbling air out, and it's because it was taking water on. Oh man, we're bubbling.
Are we?
Yeah,
Seriously?
I swear to God, this barrel's bubbling.
Like, how bad?
Bad, I can hear it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it now.
Where's it going in?
In from the plug. Well, fellas, I think we got an issue here. We got all kinds of air escaping from this plug on the bottom of this barrel.
Is it bubbling right now?
It's bubbling heavy. Now, whether that's an issue or not, the wind has come up and that's helping us move. There's an area downstream a little further. We might be able to pull off here and see if we can address this issue, because we definitely don't want a barrel filling up with water.
But by the time we got to the landing with that raft and actually pulled those barrels off, that barrel had like...
We couldn't even lift it up.
Probably about 25, 30 gallons of water.
Yeah, there's probably 25 gallons of water in that barrel. Like,
You can actually see it in one shot when we did the drone shot. You can see the
45-degree angle when we should be at 0 degrees.
yeah. So that for me, like, especially because the landscape of that river, it was so steep and rocky that you couldn't just pull the raft to shore and get off and work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was sinking on me too. I think that maybe is how it got bent. Like just us having a hard time.
Well,
with
like on.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You just. Here, give me this for a second.
What's going on with these chairs?
It's sinking into the ground.
Yeah.
Might have to move it forward just a scooch it forward just a bit. Okay, I recognize this viewer. His name is James Beckerton. Says, what would you think about some homemade beef or pork jerky to take along with you to stave off the hunger on your next adventure? I know a guy.
I want some right now.
Well, James, aka Dad, I know a guy too, so I hope it's in the mail. This is from Mike H11, and I think that I've seen him post before. What would you say your favorite season to camp is? Summer, fighting heat and bugs, etc., or winter camping, fighting cold and lake slush, etc. And then he's got a bonus question that he's added. What's your favorite Stagg chili? Hot, classic, or barbecue?
I don't think we ever tried hot.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think we.
I don't think we had barbecue either. We had classic, Silverado, and there's one other one.
Beanless or something, or
Beanless, meatless, extra beans, less beans. I don't know. I don't mind Silverado. We had that today.
Vegetable or veggie or something.
Did we have that? I don't think we ever had
I don't
that.
think we bought. No, I don't think we ever brought it out. But
What's your favorite season to camp? Summer, fighting heat and bugs, or winter, fighting cold, lake slush, etc. Oh man,
That's tough.
there's a bit of a balance, I think. Like summer is easier to like get out and set up, like navigate, I guess, and you're not fighting the cold. Where we live too, like the days are typically quite a bit shorter. So like you're fighting daylight, you're fighting all these things in the winter, the cold, the snow, the wet,
you notice how he didn't include in the selection fall or spring. You notice that, right? It was either one extreme to the next. I mean, if we were given all the options, it would be
I
now.
prefer to camp in the fall.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Where
it'd
it's
be
not
now.
too cold and there are no bugs.
Yeah.
You still get the sunshine.
But he strategically asked us like the worst possible
Well, I wouldn't say
scenario.
I wouldn't say worse because like I do enjoy summer camping. The bugs suck. I do like the summer. Camping is probably a little more accessible for us.
Yeah, but there's bugs. Like
Well, dude, we encountered bugs. I don't think I've never encountered bugs like we encountered bugs this year.
if you're asking me, I'd take freezing my butt off over the bugs that we like, especially on the raft. The raft was because we couldn't escape it. These mosquitoes, man.
I don't know if you can see this or not on camera with this light. Oh, we're being swarmed, and we're lathered thick here with some deep woods off, and this isn't even enough to repel them. So I might have to transition back to the long sleeve here.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's sick joke.
Oh my.
It's like karma.
Well, it's a test.
It's a test of mental strength, eh?
It's a test.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. We hope you enjoy the show.
Well, we worked up quite a sweat pulling this boat out into the river. Worked up quite a sweat. Snap, snap. Whoa, did that ever hot? Worked up quite a sweat. Get your red in the shed. Let's do it. Worked up quite a sweat. Snap, snap. Whoa, did that ever hot? Look it. Let's do it. Look it. Snap, snap. Look it. Let's do it. Look it. Snap, snap, snap. Look it. Let's do it. Look it. Let's do it. Look it. Let's do it. Look it. Look it. Look it. Look it.
And now for the weather.
I feel like they were worse at the prison, but the raft was like short of us jumping in and I don't even know, what did we do, swim to shore and get eaten even more, but like there was no way to escape it. That was it. That was how it was gonna be.
I guess on the other side of that, like airfield, it was bugs. We weren't getting bit, but we were like swarmed.
They were bouncing off us.
I said in it like you could cut these things with a knife, and
Yeah.
like I meant it. It was like so.
Oh, it was so thick.
Like the stranded video. If you watch that video, there's one point where Robbie says, "These bugs are spitting all over me."
I wish that wind would pick up again though. Oh, these friendly flies are spitting all over.
And these are friendly flies. And if you know anything about friendly flies, they land on you. They don't bite, but they kind of...
They spit something on you.
It's like a little
Like
bit
acid.
of acid. It hurts,
Hurts,
but it doesn't
they're not
draw any
biting.
blood or anything. And they're fast. You can't get them.
The winter camping brings a different challenge.
So what is your answer then? Mine is definitely winter. I'll freeze. I'll get frostbite. I will. I'd rather that than. I don't like winter. Like it's terrible. I hate being cold, but I hate bugs even
I'm going to
more.
say, okay, and this is strictly from a channel perspective, I'm going to say summer, and it's only because it afforded us the opportunity to do so many different outdoor experiences that I don't think we could have done through the winter.
I have the choice of going or not going. So I go when it's the best.
It's just such a different game, right? Like the winter camping, we did have to rely on snowmobiles and stuff, and so like you're encountering breakdowns, shorter days, working in the cold, but there are no bugs. And when you get the fire going, it's rewarding. And when you eat a good meal, it's rewarding.
When you don't get a fire going in the summer, you don't get an escape from that. Like,
Well, you get
when
in-
it's at its worst.
You get into the hammock tent,
That's it.
and you zip it up,
And you sweat.
and you say goodnight,
and you sweat,
and it's over.
and you wake up and you're drenched like we were.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike. We appreciate the comment, man. This one here is from Pegleg, 1979. Have you heard from the people at Stagg yet? Nobody from Stagg reached out, although we did have some viewers that kind of suggested that there would be a way for us to reach out to them. We were kind of poking fun at it, I guess, in some ways. We were looking for support from them should they discover what we were up to. But we weren't like looking to actively chase them for sponsorship or support. The thing about Stagg is we're not sponsored yet. The worst thing about Stagg is that we're not sponsored yet. The worst thing about being on a raft with Stagg Chili is that we're not sponsored yet.
Stagg chili. Stagg chili. I want some stagg chili.
I want to have my Stagg Chili.
I want to have my stag.
You know, we switched gears. I tried to throw a Mr. Noodle reference out once, and Mr. Noodles, if you're watching this, we tried with Stagg and they weren't having it. I just want to let you guys know Stagg doesn't want it. So I'm eating Mr. Noodles. Guys, we're not sponsored yet. Robbie and I tried Spam. No sponsorship yet, but thank you for the question. We will be sure to send you a sticker. Here's another one here from Doug Yeager, I think, like Bob Seger, Yeager. Sorry, Doug, if I'm butchering it. Just know that we love and respect you. This one, Lakeland, Florida here. After one of your adventures and you get home, what do you eat? How's Jack doing? Our meal at the prison tasted like it was a meal at the prison. And because of that, Robbie and I didn't quite wait to get home. We made a pit stop, I think, at A&W. We got burgers and an onion ring, and we got extra large Coca-Colas, I think, at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's the only time we've done that where we couldn't even wait till we got home. I mean, it all depends, man. It all depends what happens. I mean, the one video I went home and I cooked up the grouse that we shot in that very first video that Robbie and I ever did on the channel. We went out grouse hunting. I got home and cleaned the bird up a little bit more and made some butter bush chicken and rice. And that's what I ate. But normally I go home and eat with the family. Thanks for 2 great questions, Doug. I'll send you 2 stickers, buddy. Next question from Maybeon. I hope I'm saying that right. Every time I watch your videos, there comes a point where I think, right, lads, it's time you lit a fire, got warm, and ate something. How do you rate your fire lighting and cooking skills? Best of luck with the channel. Fire lighting skills are up there, I would say. We're pretty proficient with lighting fires without matches or a lighter. It definitely depends on the wood, I would say, and the season. Cooking skills, well, we got a range. You know, we've touched on this a couple times now in the questions. Burwash, the prison video. I mean, we intentionally served ourselves what we thought would best replicate prison food, and we did it on trays that we thought would best replicate prison trays. With that being said, tonight we had some phenomenal honey garlic, I think it was, honey garlic chicken drumsticks. Pa cooked some rice up as well and some asparagus for us. Dynamite. We've had some really great steaks. One of our staples, I would say, would be the old Quiet Wild Bush breakfast sandwich. Robbie and Pa both kind of have that dial. That's just eggs, English muffins, bacon usually. Robbie and I have had pancakes on the channel. Yeah, I'd say the fire lighting skills are up there. Cooking skills are definitely up there. Obviously, sometimes we struggle with both, and it all depends on what's going on. But thank you for the great question. This next question from Venom Menace. I've seen the way you guys get brutalized in some of your videos, mostly by bugs, laugh out loud. In the middle of filming any of your adventures, has there ever been a time where you were this close to just saying F this and just doing something else instead? I'm going to let Robbie take that one.
I want to say, like, the raft video, there was no way to escape it. It was... we were confined to that raft. The bugs were bad. The heat was bad. There was no way to escape it. And that might have been the worst experience with that, where you want to go home, but you can't. There's nothing you could do. And any other video we had where we had an opportunity to go home, it didn't even come close to when we were on that raft.
I desperately wanted to see that video through. I think it became abundantly clear to the three of us. The river just was not moving nearly as quick as we needed it to hit sort of the goals that we had in mind as far as where we would sleep. We were really just at the mercy of nature at that point. But sometimes you have to just embrace what's happening in front of you, take it in stride, and just absolutely make the most of it. So we're just into some Coke Pops there, getting a little refreshment. We've relented. We have absolutely relented. We've given up struggling with it. We've given up pushing against it.
We accept it.
We accept it. We've adopted a new philosophy here, guys. And that philosophy is whatever will be, will be.
Go with the flow.
We're just going to allow it to happen here. All in all, it was a humbling experience. At the end of the day, I was fortunate enough to take such a daring and epic trip with two guys that I knew it didn't matter what we encountered, we were going to get out of that mess, and it's exactly what we did. So,
what do we think, Pa?
What do I think? That was my favorite trip. I've been on, like I said, 3 or 4 with you guys now, and there was humor, there was a little bit of music, and as Chris has stated, yes, humility played a big factor in that trip. We didn't achieve the goal that we wanted to, although we met a really decent fella on the river. He got us back on track, and yeah, you take it in stride, I guess. All in all, I enjoyed it, though.
So that wraps up the questions from the audience, from our viewers. It's been a year of growth, a year of challenge, a year of success, a year of struggle. It's taught me a lot. You know, these experiences that we do, I do enjoy getting outdoors, you know, and there's obviously a cost to getting out and doing all of this. We've got families, we've got young kids, and we're really fortunate to have the support of the people that we love and care about. Robbie is the individual that's responsible for editing, and he does a tremendous job at putting together all of the clips and all the events that have taken place and framing it in such a way that really captures the essence of what we do. I'm super appreciative of his abilities and the time that he takes doing that, as well as, you know, our family's understanding how incredibly important it is for us to continue making content. Everybody gathers in the living room to watch the episode before we actually publish it. I've had an opportunity to do a lot of things that maybe I wouldn't ever dare do otherwise. When you do things in the context of a video or having a goal in mind, you push aside some of the challenges that would maybe stop you from doing it in the first place. So I have to tell you guys, I really do feel blessed to have been able to tackle some of these adventures with Robbie, and with Rob. It's been a really great time this last year, and I wouldn't trade that for the world.